Bloody hell, mate. He's asking 300 for this with outputs, you know, G. That's the crew back once again with another video, and it's another retro studio building video part 5. So in this series I wanted to cover a sampler that has been pretty much under the radar on a lot of the eBay sales recently, and also to get back to some of you guys as well and some of the comments you guys made. So we're going to go through some of the comments in a bit. First of all, I just wanted to look at a sampler that's available now, and it's quite under the radar. It's like the Akai S2000. As you can see straight away here, look, there's one for 70 plus 20 postage. Looking at this now, the difference between this and the S3000 is it sounds pretty much very similar, or if not the same. Probably need dog's ears to tell the difference, I would say, between the sound of this. I'd say this is more like the S3000, not so much the 950 sound. And it's well cheap if you want to get into the Akai right now. The Akai S2000 is it comes with quite a lot of features. The only snag with it, as far as I know, is that you need to have the output board for it to be able to do the multiple outputs, and you also, I believe, you need the effects board for it. So comment down below, guys. But look, as you can see, this sampler here is pretty cool. I actually bought one of these recently, and the front of it was knackered, and I picked it up quite cheap, and I was lucky enough to find another front for it, and install that. And now I put the HXC emulator, it's sitting at the back there, and I used it just to literally test, to configure the HXC emulator to make sure it's all working fine, and it's sitting there at the moment, and it's in really good shape, looking for probably at some point looking to get a home for that one. But yeah, guys, look, check this out. This sampler is just a nice little piece of sampler, 19-inch rack mountable. Look, as you can see on the back here, it's got digital in, out, but it doesn't have it as standard. You have to get the boards, by the way, right? So just get that right. It's got SCSI straight away, so you can use recycle with it, I believe. Haven't put it to the test. Comment down below if anyone's ever connected that with recycle on a SCSI card. You've got your 8 outputs on the back as well. Again, you need the output board for that, but I've seen output boards going for this sampler for around the 70 quid mark. Look at this one. This one's 180. I'm assuming he would have the board for the 180. Look, you can see the screen looks a bit ski-whiff there. It looks like a little bit of deterioration on the screen. No, definitely not 180 worth. Not worth 180, guys. That's a bit too expensive. I wouldn't go there. Let's have a look. Yeah, with outputs. Bloody hell, mate. He's asking 300 for this with outputs, you know, G. No way. But look, there you can see it. The output boards are there. Some people sell it with outputs already configured, and I'm telling you, you're going to get them with outputs for quite cheap if you look carefully, and you don't rush into it. Look, this one's already got an HXC emulator built into it. And look, the differences with these, the RAM is also more expandable, I believe. You can get 32 meg on here. I was going to say gig, but no chance. There weren't even gigs around back then. Let's see with outputs. Hold on, what was that? This is here you go, the effects board. Okay, so they're pumping these things up. I know that these, that's the board that you need. I know that these things were going at a reasonable price at one stage. That someone here's got the output board for 150. Let's have a look at some completed listings and see what sort of real money this thing is actually going for, because boy, it seems like missed the boat there. Look, there you go, 199. Let's see, that's exactly the same sell. He's selling them for 150 all day long. Here you go, pre-owned. There are sampler effects board. Yeah, that one went for 50 quid. Offer accepted. You just got to keep your eyes open. Look, house use only, includes effects board. That was a steal for 50 quid, mate. Serious. You just got to keep your eyes open, keep your ear to the ground. Let's see, £100 or best offer. This guy wanted that. Sometimes they even sell them and they don't realise what they're sitting on with the output boards and everything already installed. What we got here? It does, look at this. Look, it tells you a bit of information about it. So for those who don't know, there you go. Look. It's got time compression, time expand, so that's like time stretch, tune, pitch. Even if you just want it for processing time stretches, right? Pitch shift, truncate, loop, key, velocity effects, and more. Up to 32 voices of polyphony. For those who don't know what polyphony is, it's just the amount of notes that can play together at any one time. So you can have 32 samples running at the same time on this thing, right? With the polyphony that it's got, I believe. Up to 8 outputs, digital out, I/O, 4 effects processors, expanders, filter, EQ. It's got EQ on it, yeah. I'm gonna check that out. And alternate internal disk storage means you can be added. Means Jesus. And alternative internal disk storage mediums can be added to the S2000, making it more and more like a 3200 series sampler. The S2000 only fallback is its small LCD screen, but that can be bypassed via external editor. Oh wow, you could connect to external editor for this. I didn't even know that. So where would you connect that then? Let's have a look on the back of this. It's really interesting. Guys, comment down below if you know how to connect this to an external editor, whatever that is. I mean, unless he's talking about SCSI, he's probably saying he would have said monitor if he meant that, right? Let's see, where are we? Let's go to this one and have a look. Look at that. Ow! Oh, for parts are not working. Look, with manuals and floppy. We have an auction for both S2000 SO1 samplers. Together, I've upgraded to an S3000 XL and bobbed in a Sunaso Monster to give it 500 megabytes hard drive. So, no longer need the S2000. He's put 500 megabyte hard drive. Cool, man. And the filter and effects board from the S2000, and they are working fine while in the sampler. It does though come with 8 output board, which again was working fine. S2000 is fitted with 9 megabyte 8. Bruv, that went for flipping. I don't even know why. Did you say it's not working? Hold on. He said it was working. It was working fine. Look. Again, which was working fine. So what happened to it? No. I've been asking, blah, blah, blah. The sampler comes with 18 M words. Previously fitted with an EB16 effects board. They worked fine when fitted with S2000. These are now in my S3000 XL as well as the Susano Monster card hard drive. What the heck? SD card hard drive. Oh, I think this is just like some kind of ID to SCSI thing that he's put in there. But yeah, that's quite cheap. If I would read through that carefully, but it is a bit late, guys. There you go, S2000 32 megabyte boxed 150. So there's quick deals on this one. I just wanted you guys to be aware of it, and for those of you who want to get into it and you don't want to fork out, you know, the top dollar for this sort of thing, you know, you just have to keep your eyes and your ears to the ground and just see what comes up, guys. So comment down below about this sampler if you guys have any knowledge you want to share with the community, guys. That's it, guys. Just got to get on to the comments from the last video. This is regarding building a DIY recording studio part 4. We're talking about the modules. Big up Thought says, love this series, so valuable on many levels, from basics on learning gear, music history to experimentalism. Big up, mate. Nice one for that. Extra Price Mikey says there's also Korg 01 Rompler rack version for the 01, which I always call the Jack Smooth. Tell you what, guys, I'm going to touch base on some of the comments you guys have actually made, and I'm going to get back to you and also investigate some of the bits and pieces that you guys are talking about, because there's some good content here. In the meantime, shout out to Wodgetech, shout out to Arnie, Jacob, BC Ryder, shout out to Johnny Too Bad, Jackie Brown, shout out to Ian Tanner, Basil and Boy, Farben, shout out to Duke, Harry Love, Downhill, Cousin, Terminal Meltdown, Ravy Stabs, Ahmed Torg, I hope I said it right. Shout out to Chris Smell, all for commenting on the video and you know, taking part in this video series. So guys, give me 100 likes on this video, I'll do another one. That's it for today's video. Take care, God bless, peace out.